back, ladies and gentlemen, to the SimZone. We're here for the first ever stream on the PS5 ACC. PS5 ACC, and we're at Suzuka this time around. Suzuka we had on PC yesterday as well, so we'll see how PS5 drivers compare to them. But I'm not alone in the commentary box today. I'm joined once again by Phil. Good to have you here.
Thank you. It's nice to be back again.
Yeah, it's great to have someone else in the comments box as well. But 6 minutes left of this qualifying session. Currently Condor on provisional power 202.1, which seems to be the benchmark for the 202s here on PS5. Will we see anyone dip into the 201s? That is the question. The track is only fast as well, so definitely more time to be found if it does go optimum.
Yeah, there's plenty of time for them to improve.
Yeah, look how close it is between the top three. I mean, 200s between Condor and Lager, and then 800s between Condor and BST. So really, really close at the top there. And the top three just within a tenth of each other.
It's going to be close battles.
Definitely, I think the top three are going to be battling it out all race. We do have a pit stop in the race as well, which we'll talk about in a bit. We'll focus on this qualifying session first. So we seem to have where's the 28 car? Is there? Yes, there is. Santaby is about to cross the line in the Aston Martin. Another decent car here at Suzuka. He's going to cross the line. Puts it into P10 there, 3 seconds off. So a 205 there from Santaby. And we've also got the number 43 car, Windsor, and the Lexus. There you go. There you go, Phil. You got a couple Lexuses actually. Damston as well.
Let's go.
Damston being the other one, and Windsor's going to come around the final corner. Let's see what time he can put in. He's going to cross the line now, and he goes into P13 there. It's 206 from Windsor.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's a good lap.
Yeah, DJ Gill or Jill. I don't know which one it is.
DJ Gill?
Possibly, yeah. But puts it into P10 there, so a good improvement from the number 92 McLaren. We've got the number 21 Ferrari there, Tom Quarantine, about to cross the line. Only a couple of Ferraris on the grid here on the PS5, but he's going to cross the line now, and he puts it up into P6. A massive improvement there from Tom Quarantine. And yeah, it looks like he's slowed down here a bit. I think he may have a cool down lap here or return to the pits. You can see he's going very slow there. But Lager's also improved into the 201s now, so the only driver to make it into the 201s so far.
You spoke it up, you did. You spoke it up.
Yeah, GTR Hunter there returning the car to the pits, so might be able to go out for one more lap. And Professor Bean as well in the pits, currently 1 second off. Lapria is about to cross the line here in P4, 7 tenths off. Can he find any more time? He's going to cross the line now, and no improvement there from Lapria.
It's nice to see.
Yeah, he's gone for the McLaren this season on PS5, and he seems to be doing really well with it so far. Windsor about to come up to the final chicane now and to cross the line.
This could be an improvement.
Yeah, we'll see. He's currently P14. Walker doing his usual of not setting a lap time and starting at the back. And Windsor's going to cross the line. He does improve, but almost enough to gain P13. We do have a new driver as well. LOL 3005. Interesting name. And he's in the Audi. Yeah, he's in the Audi Evo 2, which is the new Audi here. And
Paul's driving the Audi as well. It's nice.
Yeah, Paul Moy in the Audi as well. There's quite a few Audis on the grid.
Six Audis.
Yeah, 6. It's the new car, so I would expect it to be quite popular as well. But surprisingly, not many BMWs. The M4 is a very strong car, especially at Suzuka. And yeah, no one has, not really many people have gone for it apart from GTR Hunter, who's currently sat in the pits. But Lager has improved once more to a 1.7. So now
we had a good little chat between us and the sim grid, between me, Kenny, Paul Moy, about obviously the BMW, about them choosing this season, because they was quite scared that it was going to get nerfed halfway through the season, and then yeah, by the time they found out it wasn't, they already chose their cars, so it's like, let's stick with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a very strong car, even with it being nerfed on PC as well.
It is a very strong car.
Yeah, and on tracks like this, Suzuka, with the high downforce, it just excels. It's so much quicker than some of the other cars. So, on these high downforce tracks, in the corners, it lacks on the straights, but it makes up for that in the corners. It's just so much quicker.
It's got better grip.
Yeah, it's got that huge wing on the back as well, which plays a massive part. But Lager's going to come through 130R now. Let's see if he can improve any more. Not that he needs to at the moment. And he's going to come through. Yeah, nice little bit. Yeah, he's going to come through the chicane now, completely driving over those curves like they're not even there. Rounding off the final corner. No, he's going to bring it to the pits. So that's his qualifying session over. Provisional P1 here, provisional pole. But we've still got BST out on track, the Priya as well, who are ones to look out for. The next car across the line is probably going to be the number 11 car, which is LOL 3005. He's coming up towards the final chicane. Can he find any more time? He needs about 3 tenths here to get P13 off of Paul Moy. And he's going to continue, so he might be up for an improvement. As he rounds the final corner now, coming down the start-finish straight. What's it going to be here for LOL? And he does, wow, up to P12, so a good improvement there from Mr. LOL. Oh, that's going to be brilliant to say. It's going to be a brilliant name to say throughout the season. The Priya coming through the final chicane now. Is he going to continue? He is as well, so it might be an improvement. He's going to take that tight line up towards the start-finish line there. And what's it going to be for Le Priya? No. Oh, he does improve 2 tenths, but it wasn't enough to gain a position there. Professor Bean is going to cross the line as well, not improving that time around. And we've still got a few more cars on track, I believe. We have BST who's going to cross the line. He needs a few tenths here to start on the second row, and he is going to find it. There we go, puts it into P2, just a tenth off of Lager. Who else have we got? We have number 27 car, that's Paul Moy, who's still on the lap. Who else is on the lap? I think it's just DJ Gill there.
I'm surprised Paul's not gone for his nice green livery he normally goes for.
You know, so there we go. That is the qualifying session over. Lager taking pole position. BST in second on the front row. And on the second row we have Condor and Priya. We'll be back very shortly for the start of the race, so make sure to stick with us. Right, we are on the formation lap now for Suzuka. It's dark. The track is still fast, but temperature has dropped here. And we were talking about the mandatory pit stop earlier on in the qualifying session. So drivers will have to serve a stop within the pit window, which opens in 20 minutes and closes 20 minutes before the race end. And in that pit stop, they'll have to refuel. They have the option to change tyres, which adds an extra 5 seconds to their total pit stop times. You could see some drivers opting to stay on that used set of tyres, but it's going to be a massive risk with Suzuka being a high downforce track. It's really harsh on your tyres as well, so we'll see what the drivers come up with in terms of strategy. Currently, as we saw, qualifying Lager taking pole position. He'll be starting on the front row with BST and NA in second, Condor in third on the second row with Labria in fourth, Mesabine in fifth, Kenny in sixth, GTR Hunter in seventh, DJ Gill in, I'm going to say DJ Gill in eighth, Tom Curtin in ninth, Felicia in 10th, Roll 3005 in 11th, Santabi in 12th, Jamster in 13th, Paul Moy in 14th, Windsor in 15th, Walker rounding off the grid in 16th. Now we've got a few people on the stream. Kenny saying bring on the Sparks, you see Riyadh in the stream, in the comments as well, Akriel, Yaroslav also in the comments, Jan saying he's rooting for BST, Kenny, Windsor and Paul. Jan is currently taking part in a 24-hour race at Spa, so good luck.
Good luck, buddy.
To them. They're racing with Astro Racing Team representing SimZone as well, so it's good to see. It's currently about to get going here for round 2 at Suzuka. Hopefully we have even more for the next round. There are quite a few drivers that weren't able to make it today, but 16 is still a decent sized grid, and we should be green any moment now as we're about to cross the line, and we should be green. There we go. So Lager off to a good start. BST likewise. Coming to turn 1, BST round the outside much quicker there, and has he got the lead of the race? No, a bit of door rubbing between the front two, and he has actually. BST round the outside of turn 1 and 2 has taken the race lead, so Lager down to P2, Condor in P3 still, no, Labria up into P3, Condor down into P4, so Labria already making some gains here, right at the back of Condor, right on the back of Lager, sorry, so he's had a good start to the race so far. He's already putting pressure here on Lager. It seems like Labria has the pace in the race, maybe struggled to get a lap together in qualifying. But BST and NA is already almost second out in front. Looks like he's caught back up now. Kenny still with the front pack. That's Listen Beam in 6th, GTR 107, Felicia 8, Competition 9. Now Tom doesn't really have any pressure from behind just yet. He is about 5/10 back to the Mercedes in front, so losing some time now. Oh, we've got a, I think that's GTR Hunter who made a bit of a mistake there. Mercedes behind, initially not able to capitalise on that mistake from GTR Hunter. Back at the top, BST NA losing a bit of that lead he had now. Gap down to 6/10, probably due to that long straight before 130R. That's where he lost some time. Because the Audi, oh, Lager is in the wall there, the pit entry wall, and he's going to have to wait for all of these cars to get past until he can rejoin. There we go, he's going to have some heavy damage, and he's going to be right at the back of the grid now. So looks like he may have tagged the curb on the final corner, and lost the rear of the car, but he's got some work to do now to catch back up. And it's going to be tough for him to get back up into the top three here for this race, and he's struggling to even get the car turned in with that damage. And that could be, well, that is a massive game changer here for Lager, unfortunately.
Unfortunate, buddy, and that's unlucky.
Yeah, I mean,
just go on if you can.
Yeah, I mean, if you can keep it going for 17 minutes, take it to the pit window. Although it looks like he's struggling here. But yeah, it's not going to be easy, and looks like Leclerc has lost a position here to Kondo, so Kondo getting back past. And now Leclerc's got Kenny right behind him, so I think Leclerc's made a mistake somewhere. He's dropped a lot of time to Kondo, he got to 1.6 seconds between those two. Kenny's all over the back of him. Chris also in that train. Curtin now has GTR Hunter as well. Oh, look at this. We've got a Lexus sideways there in the background. Is that Damster? I think he caught a bit of the curb on the inside of the hairpin and almost lost the car. Yeah, Damster losing some time after that half spin. But look at his train we've got in the background. Walker already up into P14, looking down the inside there on the exit speed. So there's no space to get that move done. One slightly wide, that's possibly going to be a tracking point there for Walker. He's looking down the inside of Winter. Yeah, they're going to be side by side now. Sparks flying into the air, coming up towards 130R. Are either of them going to back out? Winter on the grass, that's out. And I think Walker's got that move done. Oh, Winter losing the car. That would have been the grass that caused that, but he's going to have to be careful with redoing the track here. Actually, no, he isn't, because he's now right at the back of the pack. Yeah, that's what happens when you tag the grass on entry to 130R.
I think I might be a bit lucky with no damage. Can't see any on there.
Yeah, no, I think he avoided the ball. His tyres aren't going to be happy with that. And looks like we've got a McLaren wide. I think that's DJ Gilbay's. Not sure what's happened to him. He stopped the car there, so something's obviously gone wrong. And he's got going now once again, so maybe something to do with his equipment. Paul Moy in P11, currently defending from Santaby. Actually, no, from Walker. So Walker making another position up into P12. And Wolf almost losing the car there through the Degners. Paul Moy slightly wide there. Here's Walker going to try and go down the inside. He's going to be on the outside for the hairpin. They're going to be side by side here. And Paul Moy backing out of that. So Walker getting the move done. And he's already up into P10 now with Walker. I think Paul Moy just gifted him that position there. Probably he couldn't keep him behind for much longer. Sound to be very close to the back of him coming through Spoon. But looks like Boys gained some time on the exit of Spoon there. So Santa being made with a slight mistake. Now coming through 130R. Oh, is that Paul Moy wide? No, I thought he was, but he's kept him in the track limits. They're now coming through the chicane. Sentiment's catching up here. Going back to the battle for P4. Kenny loses the time to Priya now after Priya made his mistake. He's got back into the groove. He's catching back up to Condor now. Professor Bean here. Catching up to Kenny, the gap says 9/10, it looks to be slightly less now. And that's an interesting livery there for Bean. It's like a midnight purple or midnight blue, something like that. And, it does look quite stealthy, but he's made a mistake through the Deglers, or has he? No, he's kept it together. He's definitely catching up to Kenny, though. We got now down to 8/10. And that slipstream is definitely going to help him on some of these straights, especially coming up towards 130R and Spoon. It's the long right-hander, which is pretty much a straight. It's flat out up until Spoon. Going back to the race leader, STNNA has got a 2-second lead already to Condor, so keep an eye on this delta between these two. We're looking further down once again. We've got a nice battle between Santabi and who looks to have got past Cormoy, so Cormoy down to P12. May have to defend once more from Damster and P13 in the Lexus, so Cormoy not having any time to catch a break here, and neither are we with the amount of action that's going on. The gap at the top is coming down to 1.6 seconds, and BST there looking like he's trying to break the slipstream on the start-finish straight, down to 1.2, so Condor catching BST here. Condor with the fastest lap as well. Let's see if we can have a look at what the fastest lap is. It is... no, we can't have a look. Actually, we can. There we go. A 2:02 flat, pretty much there from Condor that last lap.
It's a quick lap. We're starting to catch up. P1.
Yeah, 1.2 seconds is the gap now. Looks like Felicia's catching up to Wall 3005 as well. Oh, all over the grass there for the Mercedes driver, and that's going to allow Walker to catch up. Actually, yeah, that is Walker. Walker's closed right in to. Right up to the Mercedes there. But not yet.
Got to love it, that road.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Got to love it.
Yeah, and Walker, is he going to have a...
low downforce cars.
Is he going to have a look into the Deglers? No, he's not. But he's putting a lot of pressure here onto the Mercedes. Or Felicia, but Felicia's going to have to go defensive into the hairpin. And it looks like that's Santabi. No, it's not Santabi, sorry. Well, 3005 slightly wide on the exit of the hairpin. Santabi now coming defensive here. Defending from Paul and Damster. So after making that overtake, Santabi hasn't been able to pull away. He's still pretty similar on pace, but it's just about consistency up there. You can see Damster was catching up. Made a mistake on the exit of the hairpin. Has dropped back slightly. Looks like Lager's got past Windsor now, so up to P14 for Lager. He's still got that damage. He's going to wait for the pit window to repair that.
Condor's catching up.
Yep, he is. Good spot there. 2/10 now. BST is going to have to go defensive into turn 1. The slipstream really working here for Condor, and he hasn't been able to get that move done. So good defending from BST NNA. He's going to be able to hold off Condor here through the S's as long as he holds the right line. Porsche possibly quicker through the S's. He's got a better turning on the front. Yeah, you can see the gaps opened up now slightly through these S's. So BST making use of that Porsche.
Making it very wide, which is good.
Yeah, BST was with us on PS4 in Division 1, so definitely a quick driver, but I believe he was usually in the mid-pack in Division 1, and now he's moved over to PS5. He's leading races here, amongst other people who were in Division 1, or still are. Lager in P15 is still in Division 1 racing with us. Kenny, who's in P4 currently, was in Division 1. Walker is in Division 1 currently as well. I think that's it. Lapria
in Division 3.
Yep, Lapria was in Division 2. I think he would have been promoted if he stuck with PS4. So yeah, some quick drivers here to contend with, but BST doing a good job. The question is, how long can he hold off Condor here? That Audi of his has got so much,
straight.
Yeah, so much straight line speed at the moment. He just closes like an 8/10 gap down to 2 or 3 tenths just by one straight. So yeah, BST is going to have to do everything he can to defend against Condor on the straights, especially the start-finish straight now, which where Condor's going to have the slipstream. You can see BST already keeping the car in the middle of the track. He's going to have to defend that inside line because Condor is so close here, and he goes to the inside now. And can Condor get it? Can Condor get it done around the outside? No, the curb hinders him, but he's going to go for the switchback. He's going to still be alongside. No, BST has the inside here into the S's. He should be able to hold on for this sector at least. Further down, it looks like.
Yeah, they're all kind of like spreading out a little bit now.
Yeah.
So from obviously the leader and Bean, you get closer to Kenny.
Yeah, I mean the gap between these two, it's been going from what it is now, about 5 tenths, back up to 8 tenths, 9 tenths. Well, it's gone up to 9 tenths now. So yeah, it's not been consistent. So Bean closing in sometimes and then losing some time, or Kenny finding some time on track, responding to the pressure. But I think he had a mistake there out of the second Degner and through the hairpin as well, because Bean has closed in once more and he's going to have the slipstream now. He's following Kenny's line exactly to get everything he can to catch up to the Ferrari here. And oh, what's happened there? Has Kenny gone wide? No, he hasn't. It's just me seeing things. But yeah, Kenny's doing a good job at holding on at the moment, and it looks like Walker's catching up to LOL 3005. 2 Audis here going to be battling out on track. Walker obviously starting at the back, not setting a qualifying time. It's already up into P9. And oh, what's happened to Condor? He's made a huge mistake somewhere. He's down into P3, 2 seconds behind the Priya. And he's now got to have to defend from Kenny, so he's made a mistake, massive mistake somewhere, which we didn't catch unfortunately. And it looks like he's going to have to go defensive coming up towards turn 1. No, he's indicated there, so he's let them through, possibly suffering with damage. Maybe why he doesn't want to hinder their race. So a bit of contact between Bean and Condor there. It looks like Condor holding onto that position, but he's going to let Bean through, or is he? Yep, there we go. He's let that position go. You can see there the lights flickering on Condor's Audi. That would be due to some damage, so he's lost the car somewhere. Yeah, you can see he's got some damage on the front splitter and bumper of that Audi of his. So he's possibly going to go for an early pit stop. But back to this battle between Long and Walker. Both Audis, number 11 and 26, coming up towards the Degners now. Walker looking around the outside up towards the Degners. Who's got that move done?
The outside.
Yep, he's got that move done already before the Degners. Looked like number 11 Audi backed out a bit. And now Walker's going to set his sights on HR Hunter in P7, who's kind of lapping on his own at the moment. But I don't think that's going to be for long with the pace that Walker has at the moment. He will definitely be able to catch up in a few laps. We'll go back to Condor, who's lost a lot of time now to Bean. It's not 8 tenths the gap, it's going to be a few seconds here. Yep, 2.6 seconds. And Bean losing some time to Kenny now. The gap's over a second between these two, so Kenny able to pull away. These two very similar on pace at the moment. And I think the pit stops is what's going to switch things up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially if you end up stopping in your box incorrectly, it can add an extra few seconds to your pit stop time because the mechanics take a bit longer to raise your car. Now, looks like Windsor has caught up to Alicia here, Mercedes. And I think Paul Moy's made... No, Paul Moy hasn't made a mistake. But yeah, the Mercedes for Alicia now having to defend against Windsor.
Paul did make a mistake.
He did?
Yeah, he was 10th.
Ah. So yeah, he's made a mistake somewhere. 2 seconds back to Damster. Yeah, you're correct. So, not sure what happened to Paul there. Now it does look like pretty much the whole grid struggling for grip at Suzuka. Track's only fast, so that is one reason why, and it's a cold track as well, so does not help whatsoever with the grip out on track. Tom Quarantine now catching up to Condor, so Condor losing heaps of time due to that damage. Keep an eye on these two. We'll go back to no, Windsor losing some more time here to Alicia now, so Windsor not able to keep up with the pace of the Mercedes at the moment. So Bean still with Kenny, just managing that gap at the moment. BST's got a 7.5 second lead to Labria, which is absolutely amazing. DJ Jill, let's call him this time. Seems to be catching up to Lager now. So maybe Lager struggling with the damage. The gap's only
Tom's starting to catch up. Order. Conda, so sorry.
Yep, he is, and he's got that slipstream as well. I don't think Condor's going to be able to hold off Tom for much longer. Let's get the double view here. Let's go to... oh yeah, Tom's got that move done into turn 1. So let's go back to DJ, who is catching up to Lager. Definitely catching up to Lager here. So that damage not helping Lager whatsoever. And the pit window should open in about 30... Oh, track's now optimum as well. The pit window should open in about 30 seconds. So we might see some people at the back of the grid pitting. Although no, everyone's across the line, so that's not going to be the case. DJ has got past Lager. Flash the lights there from him. I think he might be watching himself on the stream. Watching himself on the big screen there is DJ.
Pit window is
there we
open.
go, pit window is now open.
He's had first opportunity of hitting below.
Yeah, I don't think he'll need to though. He's got clean air with BST. And he's pulling away from Lapria as well. The gap's now 8 seconds. So increasing back to this battle between Bean and Kenny. Gap's come down to 8 tenths. Now will we see either of these two pit? Bean could go for the undercut here. Maybe change his tyres, get a good in-lap and out-lap. And is he going to? No, he looked a bit slow through the final corner, so it looked like he was. But I think the gap might be slightly bigger than 8 tenths now. Nope, still 8 tenths between the two. Condor into the pits, yep, no surprise there. That'll be to repair his damage. And Lager, I assume, is going to pit this lap as well. If not, he'll be losing so much time. Now Walker catching up to GTHR Hunter. The gap's about a second between these two. Although I thought he would have closed the gap in much quicker than he has done. So GTHR Hunter, God, that's a tongue twister. Putting in some good laps now. Yep, Lager diving into the pits. Got some comments coming through. SVW saying Ken's doing a good job. TFJ saying let's go Lapria. GoPro, keep the Aston behind. I believe that was an older comment. Paul is now behind Damster. So Condor, yeah, they all are definitely. Condor has served his mandatory pit stop now, and that's his damage repaired. He's got to focus now on putting in some decent laps. Still has the fastest lap of the race as well, even though the track's optimum. So it just shows how much tyre wear some of the leaders might have. But yeah, he's going to have to focus on putting in the laps. He's pretty much on his own on track at the moment. And he's going to have to wait for the others to pit as well. Lager's still in the pits for his damage repairs. Has he retired the car? I don't think he has. I think, yep, no he hasn't. So he said his mandatory pit stop, that's just how long it took to repair his car there.
Must have had a lot of damage.
Yeah, it looks like Walker's got past GT3 Hunter there. Flashing lights there from Hunter. To pull away massively and just sticking with him. Kenny and Bean still battling out on track. It looks like Bean's made a slight mistake. The gap's increased once again, coming up towards the Degmas. It's about a second and a bit. Let's see what it is. Yeah, oh, about a second. There we go. Oh, Kenny with a bit of a wiggle through the Degmas there. He's held it together nicely though.
Keep it calm.
Is pretty much he has been doing so since the start. These two have been battling, and we're almost we're almost halfway into the race as well. So Kenny's been doing a good job at holding him off. But like I said, it's going to come down to the pit stops. I think who's going to get the better pit stop out of the two. Bean might just be waiting for Kenny to pit. He might follow him in, or do the complete opposite. Running slightly wide in the exit of Spoon, that will be a place where you might see some drivers pick up some track limit points. And also the Degmas as well, which is another section of the track that is not so kind on track limits. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine what it would be with 25-30 cars here on console? It'd be absolutely crazy. I mean, we've got what 40-something cars on PC. I know that's already crazy enough as it is. Yeah, it would be good to have some more drivers out on track, which we should do next week. Back to these two, Bean and Kenny. These two the closest on track at the moment. Santaby, although catching up to DJ now. So DJ losing some time. Mondo, where is he on track? Still on his own. Lager, I assume. He's got someone in front of him. I think that might be. No, that might be, where's it? 3005, Lord 3005? No, it's not. Is it Walker? Yep, it's Walker, so Lager obviously been a lap down. Oh, a mistake from Walker there, that could have ended in tears for him. Very loose on the exit of Degma 2. Almost ended his race there. Yeah, so Santaby. What was that, Phil?
I said that was good because...
Yep, Santaby definitely catching up to DJ here. Gap's the second. Let's see if we can go on board with Santaby. No, that's not Santaby. There we go, that's Santaby. Let's try and get the hang of this. There we go. So on board with Santaby now. Still a second to DJ, so it's kind of stalemate between the special if you want to get past DJ there. Although they're catching up to Paul, so I believe that's Paul in front. Yeah, it is. So this could be a 3-car battle once again, unless one of these three dives into the pits, which Santi might do. Go for the undercut, and DJ might do it on Paul as well. Some time now to these two. So that last lap from Santi at 2:05. DJ. It's 2:05 as well. 2:05.5, no, 2:05.7 there for DJ. Santi 2:05.2. That really tense for that last lap. There's 5. Exhausted on this. 2:05.1. So yeah, DJ stepping up the pace as well. 2:05.2 there for DJ. Ooh, very late on the brakes there into turn 1 for Santi, slightly understeering as a result. He has definitely closed the gap. Now down to 6/10.
Hunter's going into the pit.
Yeah, it should be coming out now. There we go. And behind Condor, even though Condor repaired his damage, they're only about a couple of seconds from each other. So let's see. There we go. Nope. There we go. So let's go down to. Actually, no. She's come out in front, so Condor behind, 5 seconds behind. But we know Condor earlier on in the race was much quicker and still has the fastest lap, so this could be one to watch out for with half an hour of the race left to go. Kenny and Bean still on track together, and looks like Bean with a better entry into turn 1 and 2. The gap's coming down now to 7/10. Looks to be slightly less, might be 5/10 or 4/10 between these two. So Kenny may be feeling the pressure now, all the tyres starting to go off. He might be thinking about diving into the pits on this lap,
just like Tom and Walker did.
Yep, both into the pits at the same time. Interesting, because I thought actually, I think their pit boxes might be. Tom's pit box might be slightly in front of Walker's, because I'm sure Walker got past Tom a few laps ago, and Bean having a look there into the hairpin with no space to do so. He's right in the back of Kenny now, so the tyres on that Ferrari probably have gone off, and Kenny might need to dive into the pits here, because Bean having a look in the inside into Spoon. No, it's a bit of a dummy there, backed out of the move, but has it sent Kenny wide? No, it hasn't, so Kenny not being phased by that whatsoever. Kenny obviously being a very experienced driver with the SimZone, has seen that happen before, and he's kept his cool, like you've advised him to, Phil. And
yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I get scared.
And always run wide through 130R though. Could this be it? Can Bean get it done round the outside into the chicane? I don't think so. Kenny's going to fend him off here. Got a bit of dirt flying into the air by one of the cars. Kenny, yep, he is. Yep. And Bean doing the opposite, so keeping out on track. He's got clean air now. He knows he's quicker than Kenny at this stage of the race, so he's going to maximise on that. And looking down the grid, that's Condor on the back of Walker. So this is going to be interesting. 2 Audis once again. Walker's been making his way through the field, but he's now got Condor right behind him, breathing down his neck. And we know Condor's a very quick driver here out the SimZone.
Kenny's in the pit.
Yeah, we'll see where he comes out in relation to the rest. I think he should be out in front of them. But we shall see. LOL 3005 on the back of Santini as well. There's non-stop action here. Actually,
non-stop.
Actually, that was incorrect. Santini's 6 seconds back. So maybe we're just waiting for that to update. But look at this. These two going to go at it now. No more pit stops for them to worry about. Condor thinking about going down the inside of 130R, but doesn't have
He's out.
enough.
He's out of pit now.
Yep, out of the pits. Let's see where he comes out. So he's cleared Condor and Walker by miles here, so doesn't have to worry about them. He's pretty much in, he is in clean air, so he's going to have to focus on this outlap. We'll see when Bean pits. There's only 7 minutes left of the pit window to go. Back to this battle between Condor and Walker. Now Walker's not going to be an easy one to get past. Condor seems to be lapping slightly quicker, especially through these S's, which is a very tight section of the track at Suzuka.
Oh, leader's in the pit, and so is Lafrite.
Yep, top two now into the pits. DJ on the back of Paul as well. We'll have a quick look in at that battle in a second. Sticking with these two Audis, bouncing over the inside curb of Degner 1 and Degner 2 as well. Let's see if we can go on board with Walker. Actually, let's have a quick look at this battle between Roy and DJ. So DJ definitely catching up now, but will we see any of these two dive into the pits with just 6 minutes left to go in the pit window? It's definitely possible. If I were DJ, I'd dive into the pits right now, try and get an undercut on Paul, because DJ is definitely lapping quicker at this stage of the race. Being now in the provisional race lead. Is Paul going to dive into the pits? No, he's not. He's going to keep it out of track. DJ also keeping it out of track, which is interesting. So we go back to this battle between Condor and Walker. Definitely going to have to go on board here. Sparks flying through 130R. Look how close Condor is. He's going to send it up the inside. No, Walker going defensive there up towards the final chicane. Of course it switches to another driver. Let's see if we can find them now. Nope. There we go. That's better. So, Condor, he's lost some time there out of the final corner.
Keep pressure on Walker, that's the question. I reckon he can.
Yeah, he definitely can. His last lap at 2:03.8, so slower than some of the others who were battling. I think we saw, I can't remember who it was, but it may have been DJ who was lapping slightly quicker. That just shows you how hard these guys are battling as well. Let's see. Lap time tasting, yeah, 2:03.5 that last lap, so losing a lot of time here by battling this hard. And he's been able to give himself a bit of breathing room now. It's not going to be much though. Because Condor's going to have the slipstream, he's going to be able to catch up now. SVW saying PS5 looks so good. Yeah, it looks much better than the PS4 version. Getting closer to PC without the PS5.
we know how good the graphics is basically.
Yeah, look at this Condor now using the slipstream to catch back up, coming through 130R. Look at this closing speed. Oh no, a bit squirrely there for Walker as well. And they're redoing the track. Yeah, could possibly be a track warning, and he's going to have a horrible exit here out the final corner. Condor's closed right back up to him, and he's going to have the slipstream down the start fully straight. Will we see Walker go defensive here? I think he might have to, if Condor's going to send it down the inside, which he looks to be doing, and Walker definitely can't leave any space down the inside, which he has done. Are they going to be side by side? No, Walker's managed to take that defensive line and hold off Condor once more. We'll go back trackside here. Let's have a look. So Bean still yet to pit. Boy and DJ still yet to pit. Windsor now in the pits for his mandatory stop. Santaby and Damster still battling out the track. Lager 3 seconds back. Lager's got some work to do. He's got past Gold 3005. But I think he's actually made another mistake because he's found in P15. You expect him to be higher up with the lap times he's doing. There we go, Prof Bean into the pits. Where is Kenny on track? Coming through Spoon now. It's going to be close between these two. DJ still battling with Paul, and they're going to have to pit this lap, I think, because there's not going to be enough time to do another. Yeah, and if they don't, it's going to be a disaster for them. Yep, Paul into the pits, DJ following him into the pits. Oh, stop go for Bean there. Has he come out of Kenny though on track? He has. He's come out well ahead of Kenny, but that's going to put him well behind Kenny with that stop go penalty. So that was for speeding in the pits. So yeah, Kenny must have had a pretty bad stop to lose that much time to Bean, but obviously Bean would have had some more speed into the pits, so that could have been why the gap has been extended by Bean. Yeah, he's going to have to serve that stop for 30 within 3 laps. Walker, oh, looks like Condor's got past Walker here. No, Condor's off track. He's made a mistake, so he did get past, but now that puts Walker back up the position up into P5. Condor is going to lose a position here to Tom. No, he's not, so he's been able to keep it ahead of Tom. But yeah, Condor lost it before the pit stops and he's lost it again, so maybe just pushing a bit too hard here and making one too many mistakes. Damster and Wins are now battling the two Lexuses, Lexi, I should say. Battling on track here.
The window is now closed.
He's losing some time now to Windsor, so Windsor up to P11. That's impressive. He was running further down the order, so he's definitely had a good pit stop. Being still with that stop go 30, he's going to serve it at some point. But yeah, Paul Moy leading this train, followed by Windsor, Damster slightly wide, then Santaby, then Alicia, then Lager, then 3005. It's battled from P10 down to P16.
Nice little battle going on.
Yeah, and 3005 losing this train. He's looks like, oh yeah, he's got some damage, heavy damage on his car there, so that's probably why he's losing some time. Lager though not able to catch up to Alicia. He had the pace, I mean he set the pole time as well, but he's struggling to catch up. That's Alicia and Santaby side by side with the 130R. Can that switch over? There we go, and Alicia able to hold off Santaby. Actually no, get that move done on Santaby. So yeah, so Alicia up into P13, Santaby down to P14. Lager now closing in on them. He's going to have the slipstream coming down the finish straight as well. Now Alicia looking to catch up to Damster, who's dropped back off Poor Boy. Windsor's got past Pool there as well, so Windsor up into P10, is now leading the straight, and I think he's going to have to stay calm because there's a lot of pressure, a lot of cars behind him. He's definitely going to be checking his rearview mirrors very frequently. Yeah, definitely. Now is Bean going to serve his pit stop? No, he's going to do it the next. Serve his penalty. Sorry, he's going to do it the next lap. Paul's closing back onto Windsor. He's looking to gain this position back. Windsor slightly wide. Can Paul get the exit he needs to get past? No, not yet. This pack is closing in as we speak. Windsor still leading this train forward by Paul, then DasStopsChild, then Nation, then Santaby. Then Lager, sorry. Lager looking to go for a move. No, not yet. Not through Spoon. Yeah, Lager's got some more damage on the front of his car, so something's happened. That's probably why he isn't further up the order as we expected him to be.
He's like battling with all the back markers, like he's trying to get through them all.
Yeah, may have got tangled with his rights slightly as well, and he's still not able to get that move done on Santaby. This train's still going strong. Windsor pulling away now from this group. So Windsor's going to be happy with himself, definitely. Actually, I shouldn't say that because you know how strong the commentator's curses.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
And oh, is that Alicia wide? Yes, and can Santaby capitalise on that? No, he can't, so he still stays at P14. It's so difficult to get a move done through these S's. There's not really any heavy braking zones.
He's going to be coming into the pit,
Yep.
He's going to come out and it's going to be interesting.
In this battle, Send there down the inside into the hairpin from Alicia. Gets the move done on Paul Moy. Paul Moy now side by side with Lager there, the two Audis. It's going to be a drag race down to Spoon. And no, Lager didn't seem to have a good exit there, so Paul Moy holds on to that position. But where's Damster? Damster ahead of Alicia still. Look at Windsor, he's got a huge gap now to this pack behind. He's going to pull away, continue to pull away with them battling. Bean's still in the pits, he's got going now. Where is that going to put him behind the number 35 car, which is... what's the 35 car? Oh, that's GT, that's Hunter, yeah. So a long way back, he's lost so many positions. He's running in P5. Well, actually, P4. No, P3 he was running in before the stop go 30 actually. So a possible podium for Bean. It's now put him down to P7 due to that stop go 30. But we'll see what the gap is between them.
If I was correct, Bean was just behind Kenny, weren't they? Them two are battling.
Yeah, he came out in front of Kenny in the pit stops with that penalty.
Stop and go around it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, so Bean is 5.5 seconds behind behind Hunter. 13 minutes left of the race. It's possible for him to close that gap. Keep an eye on that. Back to this train. Damster still in front here, but Windsor's checked out. Damster 3 seconds behind. Oh, that's Alicia, I think sideways there. Into the wall, I think? No, luckily keeping it out of the wall, but that's now Santaby behind. We can see Lot 3005 there in the background still carrying that damage. Race leader now, PST anyway, He's going to put a lap on them. That's the Mercedes deep into the chicane, luckily keeping out the wall. But Santomi gains that position. Then Lager, where is he? Right behind Paul Moy still, unable to get past. I think both these drivers carrying slight damage. Lager maybe a bit more than Paul. Santomi, yep, he is. Right, we have to wait for them to cross the next sector line. We should be now. There we go. Lager had a look down the inside for 130 up. It's not really a move you can go for unless you're side by side beforehand. Yes, had to be into P14. Let's see if we can go on board here with Lager. We're gonna have to do this again, aren't we? Let's try and find Lager. Where is he? Oh, a massive spin there for GT. Wow. Let's not go on board there, and he's probably going to lose that position to Bean. Yep, he has lost that position to Bean, and down into P8 he goes. Bean up to P7.
He's doing so well as well.
Yeah, he was. And viewers, that was not a commentator's curse. I saw that happen. And then we flicked over to him. Yeah, I think that's the only mistake he's made this race. It's cost him a position. But back down to this battle for P12, Lager and Paul still neck and neck, bumper to bumper here.
We have the leader catching him up.
Yep, leader's VSTNNA is going to have to find his way through. But he's going to need to be careful because he could easily get caught up in this if he doesn't want to. Just going to have a look at the gap when it shows up between the VST and the rear.
It's 20 odd seconds.
Oh wow, yeah, 22 seconds. But if VST gets caught up in an incident with the back markers, it could cost him the race lead. So he's going to have to be extremely patient getting past. It's good to see Paul, not Paul Moy, but Paul Mitchell. He's saying go Windsor, great recovery drive so far, keep going mate. Yeah, he's on a great performance, and he's catching up to DJ Gill here, so, or DJ Gill. Don't know which one it is, we're going to have to find out before next week. Yeah, Windsor definitely closing the gap.
Have to keep an eye on Walker and Kenny because Walker's catching up with him slowly.
Yeah, 12.5 seconds though. I think Kenny might be able to keep him at bay. He's going to need to. I mean, it's about 2 minutes a lap, so he's saying it's 4 or 5 laps here. And oh, Walker slightly wide there. He's going to need to lap a few seconds quicker than Kenny, which is a few seconds a lap quicker. Which is going to be tough. Let's have a look what lap times he's doing at the moment actually. So let's get rid of this. Last lap. Let's not. There we go. So Kenny, a 2. Wait, let's wait for him to cross the line. A 2:04.2 that last lap. Walker. That's not Walker. Can we find Walker on track? It's Walker. There we go. Walker's going to cross the line. A 2:03, so a second a lap quicker, although that's not going to be enough. He needs to be lapping much quicker than that if he wants to catch up to Kenny. So it's not looking possible for Walker at the moment, but it's not over till the checkered flag is waved. Because you never know, Kenny could make a mistake. And we've seen that happen with Hunter, who unfortunately lost the position to Bean. But Windsor yet now closing the gap to DJ. The gap's now 1.3 seconds. Ormoy has lost that position to Lager, so Lager making the overtake. There we go, and he's closing the gap to Damster now. And they've still got BST yet to lap them. They're losing some time now to DJ, so these two fairly even on pace. I think it's consistency that has been a massive factor in this race. And it looks like we've got yellow flags out on track. Is that the 78 car? Or 76 car? No. Is there a 78 or 68? No. No, it's 78. It's Alicia in the pits there. It doesn't show us that Alicia is stopped in the pits. Which is odd. So maybe in for some damage repairs. Not sure what's happened there. It's unfortunate, poor Mike now having to he's going to have to let the leader through here. There we go, moving off the racing line to let the BST through, and he's going to lose a bit of time to Lager, but it's the same for everyone. Lager's going to have to move out the way at some point. He's catching up to Damster though. Gap's now 1.5 seconds. Winter on the back of DJ here. The gap's half a second between these two. Well, it looks to be more now. Let's see if we can go on board with Windsor. Nope. There we go. Average Windsor. We have to get used to this. On board with Windsor now. Coming up to what is 130R.
Come on, Lexus, keep going.
Yeah, in the comments saying BST and Kenny bring him to the line. BST can't lead the race yet. I believe he won last week as well. We've got Nicky in the comments. Oh, yeah, I'm here, don't worry. Looks like Windsor's lost a bit of time to DJ, but yeah, having a look at the standings. Let's have a look. So yeah, BST won round 1 at Silverstone as well. Condor was P2 at Silverstone, and FRL LJ Leon was third. Well, he's not here today, so he's going to lose out on some points here. We do have a drop round this week, so that will count towards his drop round. Yeah, BST is going to possibly take another win here at Suzuka, so extending his championship lead. I won't speak too soon. And we currently have Lapria, yeah. So here he's going to gain some points. A good heap of points actually in this race. Yeah, still on board with who's made a massive mistake there through Spoon. He's now got to give way to BST NNA. Although it doesn't look like it's going to be. Yep, there we go. With letting BST NNA through now. And it looks like that's is that Damster? Oh, contact between the two. Oh, I think that was Damster making contact there with Windsor. That's unfortunate. And yeah, that's going to be a few places lost for Windsor. He's going to lose a place to Santaby now as well. So yeah, Windsor down. Although he was P10, but nope, Santaby, oh, hitting the pit wall there. It's an interesting place to hit the wall. But yeah, Windsor's going to lose that position. He might be able to hold on. He's got the inside into turn 1. So yeah, looks like he will be able to hold on. Although Santaby trying it round the outside, but no, Windsor's going to take the racing line there. Holds off Santaby, down into P13 here. Don't think he's going to be happy. Oh, he's made another mistake there. Don't think he's going to be happy with Damster whatsoever. But Looks like Santavi's going to get past after that mistake from Windsor. Paul Moy now on the back of Lager once again, so these two have been so close. Lager hasn't been able to pull away. Just 2 minutes left of the race to go. We're just going to give it everything he can to try and get past Santavi once more. But look at this. Condor has caught back up to Walker after his mistake. I think Walker's made another mistake. He's now 13, almost 14 seconds behind Kenny. The gap was coming down. It's about 12 or 11 seconds between those two, or even less. Sorry. So yeah, Walker's made a mistake somewhere. That's allowed Condor, to close the gap up once again, and I think Condor's going to try and move here on the exit of Degna 2. No, he's not. There's not enough space there. Coming up towards the hairpin. Walker's just got a couple laps here to defend. BST is going to cross the line for the final lap now.
Yeah. Nice solid race so far by him.
Go back to this battle. Condor keeping the pressure on Walker. Dempster now on the back of Paul. Windsor into the pits. Is that due to fuel? No, he's got severe damage there, so he's lost the car once more. Somewhere. And I think... yeah, I think he might be finishing the race in the pits, unfortunately. Back to this battle. Walker going defensive. Yeah, Walker going defensive. He's going to try and break the slipstream on the start-finish straight. Back over to the racing line now.
He was close enough there.
No, he's not. Oh, he's going for the send. Contact between the two.
No.
A very late move. No, that's not what we want to see at all. And that's going to be a penalty there for Condor. I think he's actually going to return the position. So good on Condor, but he had to go for something. He tried it there. It didn't work. And Walker's going to get gifted that place back. So good sportsmanship there from Condor. But yeah, yeah, but like you said, he was not close enough for that move.
No, nowhere near.
But yeah, you always get things heating up in the final lap. But BSC is going to round off the final corner to take another win here at Suzuka. Dominant victory there from BST NNA. The Pre and the Brad Jones still. Oh wait, no, that's not Lapria, that's the other, that's DJ going across the line at P9. But Lapria coming up towards the final chicane. He's had a bit of a lonely race after the pit stops.
He's done it well to bring it home though.
Yep, he has.
So
and he's going to cross the line in P2. Good points there for Lapria as well. That's probably going to put him up to third or even second in the championship. And he crosses the line there in P2. Kenny is going to take the final podium spot. Yeah.
Let's go.
He's going to round off the final corner now. Podium position there for Kenny. Last time at Silverstone, he finished in... where did he finish? He finished in P8. So some good points there for Kenny. Yeah, massive improvement, like you said. And I think Kenny's first podium, well, this is only the second round, but yes, first podium on PS5. Walker's going to cross the line in P4, Condor on P5. Tom is still continuing there, he's going to finish comfortably in P6. Now, Tom was involved in quite a few battles this race, but He's going to finish in P6 without any hassle.
Comfortably. Nice race by Tom.
Yeah, flash of lights there from him. Bean. Now, Professor Bean has actually got Hunter very close behind him, but he's going to be able to hold on here. He's going to cross the line in P7, that should be. GTA Hunter in P8, and there we have it. That is your order. BST in P1, Lepre in P2, Kenny in P3, Walker in P4, Condor in P5, Tom Quarantine in P6, Bean in P7, Hunter in P8, DJ in P9, Lager in P10, Paul in P11, Damster P12, Centipede P13, Roll 3005 in P14. That name just still cracks me up. Wins, unfortunately, suffering with that damage in P15, and Alicia in P16. So there we have it for the race. Let's see if we can grab an interview with the top 3. If this wants to work. There we go. Just bear with us while we wait for some of the drivers to join.
In the interview room, yeah?
Yep.
Yo. Oh, I don't even know what happened there.
Let's we'll just wait for them to join and get an interview with them. But yeah, what a race we had. I mean, we had action throughout the field.
It was action-packed throughout. Drivers did superb, every single one of them.
Yep. And looks like we've got Lapria in the interview waiting room. Let's move him over here. There we go, Lapria. Congratulations on P2, picking up some good points. I think it was a bit of a lonely race for you towards the end, but at the start you had some good battles, and I think you made up a position on lap 1.
Yeah, I went on the outside on turn 1.
The outside of
And,
turn 1, yeah.
Yeah, and then on the inside of the S's.
Yeah, so you got that position on, who was it?
I think it was Condor.
Condor, yeah. So that gave you another spot, and then
Yeah, on the end of the turn or lap 1.
yeah, and
The
then
lager fun almost.
Yep.
Almost, I was off on the gravel, but kept it straight.
Yeah, so
Super, buddy. Especially to bring it home. Nice lonely race.
Yeah, it was a bit lonely, but yeah, it happens.
yeah, and last at Silverstone you finished P4.
Yeah.
So now finishing P2 is probably going to put you up to P3 or even P2 in the championship. So how are you feeling for Spa next week, next round?
Spa isn't one of my best tracks, but I know the McLaren can be very fast. So I'm just hoping I can get it to grips and finish well there.
Yeah, well, we hope to see you back on the podium at Spa then. But once again, congratulations on P2, and
Yes,
and we'll see you for next round.
Yes, of course.
So let's see if we're going to get anyone else in.
Might do.
We might do. Let's just wait a few minutes. If not, then we'll end it there. But yeah, once again, thanks for everyone. Thanks for everyone who tuned in. TFJ saying great stream and comms, nicely done. Appreciate that, TFJ.
Yeah, appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah, at the moment, doesn't look like we are going to get anyone in to the interview rating room, so we'll call it there. Thanks for everyone who tuned in, and thanks massively to Phil, also known as the Devil Son, for joining me in the comms box. And
Thank you, and that was a great experience yet again.
Yep, and that's it from us. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for the PS4 Championship.